Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your daily dose of zombies news from the game and its community here on COD Zombies HQ. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We've got a lot to talk about, from Treyarch responding to a major issue in a big way, some new insane Easter eggs being found on both zombies maps, and we'll finish it all off with the latest edition of Zombies vs. Vehicles. So without further ado, let's kick things right off with our first story of the day. Treyarch's first in-game event went live yesterday, giving players double XP, double weapon XP, and exclusively for zombies, double the drop rate for gobblegums. But soon after the event went live, players started to notice an issue that some of you might have noticed in your own game too if you were one of the very unlucky ones. That being, despite the double XP event being live, you weren't earning double XP in-game. A bunch of players were reporting this, and Treyarch clearly noticed something was wrong, where Treyarch responded by saying, "Last night, we identified and resolved an issue that occasionally limited the amount of double XP awarded to some players." While Treyarch was able to fix the issue, obviously a lot of players affected with this glitch didn't receive double XP during that time, so Treyarch decided to respond with this update. "Last night, we addressed an issue that occasionally limited the amount of double XP awarded to some players as we continue to assess and balance progression tuning. As a result, we're extending the double XP, double weapon XP, and double gobblegum earn rate until November 5th at 10 a.m. Pacific time, extending by a full day the first event, meaning if you hop into Zombs Monday night, you still will be earning the double XP bonuses," which honestly is a really awesome move by Treyarch. I also think it's interesting that they said that this issue was partly due to them assessing and balancing progression tuning. Essentially, they're still playing with the amount of XP players earn in game right now, and that might have been part of the reason players were experiencing the issue in the first place. Okay, but moving on to the second story of the day. A few days ago, a brand new Easter egg was discovered on the map Terminus by Zombies YouTuber Smart Guy, which, as a brief aside, I always love hearing the reaction when an Easter egg gets solved by somebody for the very first time. Yes! But a really unexpected and powerful update to this Easter egg was found by Asparagus Own over on Reddit, who, when activating this Easter egg on a Parasite round on round 10, found this as his reward instead of the usual, I believe it's 2,000 points. Here, I think he receives 20,000 points that drop on the ground. Following that, parasites spawn like crazy around him. Now, why this occurred in his game seems to probably be related to the weapon he's using. A few days ago, if you remember, we featured a clip where a player was able to achieve one of the highest damage numbers we've ever seen in a Black Ops 6 Zombies, doing over 140,000 damage in one shot, and we weren't sure why. It turns out the likely reason is that the ASG shotgun fires off a bunch of different pellets every time you shoot it, which makes sense, it's a shotty. But it's possible, likely due to a bug for the game, to calculate all those individual damage numbers as one shot. That one shot, which might have been like 12,000 damage, gets multiplied by the amount of pellets impacting the zombie, meaning you get something crazy like 140,000. That might be exactly what happened here, with each individual pellet interacting with the basketball required to finish this Easter egg, triggered it to spawn its reward around 20 times, over and over and over again. 20k points is an insane amount to be earning so early into a zombies match. It'll be interesting to see if you guys try this in your own game, if you're able to get the 20k points to drop too. Next up, a brand new Easter egg was discovered on the map Liberty Falls that involves the chopper gunner, with the reward for the Easter egg giving you a shovel that you can then use to dig up graves around the map, rewarding you with salvage weapons and even perks. I can't say that it'll make you feel very good robbing the graves of the innocent on Liberty Falls, and the zombies I'm sure won't appreciate it very much, but go ahead and do it anyways. Next up, a definite reward beyond just the achievement for the fish cooking Easter egg has been discovered, with the knowledge circulating around the zombies community, discovering that the true reward for this Easter egg is a limited time, ultra powerful upgrade of your alternate ammo type, turning each of the 5 versions of the AATs in this game into supercharged versions of themselves that activate a whole lot more often with absolutely insane effects that take down zombies at a rate I haven't really seen in this game before. While this AAT upgrade is super OP, Treyarch balances it by making it only a limited time upgrade, where it affects you for only 30 seconds to a minute. AATs as a standard seem to be a little bit less powerful in this game, especially in their base unupgraded states compared to prior games like Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, and Cold War. It'll be interesting to see as Treyarch adds new upgrades into the game if the AATs can become anywhere close to this powerful in the future. Next up, a super important PSA for any players deciding to play the map Terminus. I don't think there's anywhere that this could be affected on Liberty Falls, but if you do use the very popular Mangler injection score streak to get yourself out of a sticky situation or to try to take down a boss zombie, as this player on Reddit found out the hard way, if you even so much as touch the water on the map, the game will automatically force you out of the Mangler state and place you right back in game with a horde of zombies in your face ready to take you down. So if you use the Mangler injection either at the exfil or on one of the islands, stay away from water at all costs. Now, only if we had water guns instead of these bullet shooty thingamajiggies in this game, maybe the Mangler spam wouldn't be so bad in late rounds. Okay, moving on to your favorite segment and mine of the Zombies News Update. It's time for Zombies versus Vehicles, where we're back on the boat launching off from the pad with the highest boat launch I have seen so far in this game. These players launch the boat so high, you can clearly see where the water from the Terminus map ends. At the very end of their epic launch, you can see the whole of the map Terminus well below them. I'm pretty sure if they survived for a few more seconds, they would have arrived on the Black Ops 1 Zombies map Moon. But these boat launches are absolutely insane, and I guess Treyarch didn't update it or didn't want to update it with their recent patch. Okay, next up, I wanted to save this to the very end of the video to reward you guys who watch all the way to the end, and I'm sure to confuse many people down in the comments. But if you guys remember, a few days ago we featured a clip where you're actually able to become the Etherella Zombies trap and then exfil from the map and get a wacky exfil cutscene. Well, Zombies YouTuber Zombies Guildford decided to take that a step further, becoming Etherella during the ending cutscene of Liberty Falls itself. And the result, he finds out, gives you some interesting camera angles during this ending cutscene. You've got to absolutely love the curious and pioneering spirit of the Zombies community to make sure we've discovered all possible angles for this ending cutscene and no important story information was missed here. But yeah, a very interesting choice of camera angle, Treyarch. But that wraps up the news today, guys. I can't thank you enough for watching. If you enjoyed it, consider leaving a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out yesterday's episode of the Zombies News Update while you rock to the end card, because I can't wait to talk more zombs with you tomorrow. Peace!